Hey guys, so basically my world has been spun so far out of my control recently, and I just feel like I don't know what to do, how to control things. And basically well, first of all, hi guys, I am okay. I'm doing so much better than when I last vlogged, which feels like, honestly, it feels like forever since I last vlogged. I was gonna actually get back to vlogging today, but then I really wasn't feeling that great. I know the fact that I'm wearing makeup and I've got some lashes on may deceive the fact of how I look, but I've just had a really rough day. And the last few days I've been putting on makeup despite how ill I feel, and I don't know if it's like a mind thing, that if I look like I feel like if I look at myself and I think, oh, I look okay, I am. I don't know. I'm having a tough time mentally, physically, yeah. But I wanted to do a little update video and just say tomorrow I'm gonna start vlogging again, like resume my vlogging. I've been struggling a lot with my blood sugars, so I'm actually being referred to an endocrinologist, which I have seen in the past for chronic fatigue syndrome, but then it turned out I do, but I have it, but I don't. Yeah. Basically, I just wanted an update video and just let you guys know that I am okay, and vlogging will return, and also just kind of update on everything that's been happening, because I don't want to spend all of tomorrow's vlog explaining what's been happening while I've been gone, which again feels like forever. And I also must say, if you guys do want to get my merchandise, please do it before it ends, because we need, I think, 2 of each design to be purchased before we can print. I think we've sold 3 of my classic logo, 3 of the others. So if you guys want to get any of the designs, please do it now, because otherwise we're gonna struggle to print them if we don't get 5 designs. So if you are interested, please get them while you can. And also thank you so much to everybody who sent me pictures of you guys wearing my merchandise. How crazy is that? The other thing that I think that I have a bit of a issue with, and no one else has said anything, it's just me, is I think the logo is a bit too big, because on the website I obviously can't see what it's going to look like when it's printed until it's printed, and you guys have received your designs and your shirts before me. So for me, like, the logo is like my hand, like the size of my boob basically, and I feel like it's a bit too big, but then you guys seem to love them, and I honestly can't wait to receive my shirts and jumpers, so I really hope they come soon. I'm hoping that they come this week, if not hopefully next week, because I can't wait to go take pictures. And you guys, I feel like if you can see me wearing them and you're wearing them, I feel like we can feel big, like connected. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, so I've been having a tough time with my blood sugars, so I'm seeing the endocrinologist specifically about that, and I think we're edging towards a Dexcom, but you do have to be specially referred for that. Woo! Yeah, you do have to be specially referred for that. Other news, I started whitening my teeth, so, well, I haven't actually started yet. I've sent off my molds for my trays, and I'm going to start using whitening stuff, so hopefully you guys will notice a difference. I have been using a whitening toothpaste actually, and I have noticed a difference, so this is kind of what we're dealing with. Like, you can see how some are whiter than others, and then some are just quite yellow. I've been reading Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, which I did say in my last vlog, I think. I can't remember. I've finished it and I've started to read it again, and I'm pretty much where I was when I last showed you guys, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so helpful, and it's just one of those things that you can just read over again. You finish the, like, you know, you've got to the last page and you can just start straight again. Like, it's just so helpful and it's so relatable. I just love it. So anyone who's struggling from any sort of mental health kind of issues, depression, that kind of thing, you know, you need to read this book. You need to read it. It's so helpful, and although I thought it'd be triggering, it's not at all for me personally. I just find it really helpful. Tomorrow morning I have my psychology appointment, which every day I've said to myself, I'm going to cancel, I want to cancel, I don't want to go, and I did this to myself last time, and then after I was so glad that I did, so I'm not cancelling even though I want to, because I know tomorrow, you know, 12 o'clock I'll be coming out of my appointment and I'll be like, wow, I'm so glad I went. And then tomorrow evening, do you know what time it is tomorrow? Tomorrow Tom and I are going to see the premiere of Ant-Man and, is it the Wasp or Ant-Man and Wasp?
Ant-Man and Wasp again.
Which is the second Ant-Man film. And it's interesting to see the angle they go on this film, just because this is the next Marvel film that's come out after the Avengers, and if anybody has seen the recent Avengers film, you will know it shook the world. So people literally lost their shit over it. Myself included. Literally, the credits came up and I was like, sorry, what? How can you end it like that? Also, I know I've got this huge bruise on my hand and it's kind of like traveling down my arm, but just ignore it. It's meant to be healing, but it kind of is traveling. But it feels better than what it did. Like, it was really painful to like move my, what do you call them? I want to say metatarsals, but that's your toes. It begins with a C. The bones in your hand.
Meta something else.
Metacarpals? I think it's metacarpals, and metatarsals is your foot bones. Anyway,
Metacarpal.
Yeah, metacarpal. So yeah, it was hurting when I moved my metacarpals, but now it's still sore, but it's not like it was, even though the bruising looks worse. I have a sinus infection, we think, but I'm starting antibiotics anyway, just to see if it's going to help, and if it doesn't improve it, then I'm just going to stop them. And then if it gets worse, the pain, because I've been having a lot of pain in here, and pus and stuff that's been coming out. So gross. Sorry. I know. The doctor said he's gonna, he? Where'd that come from? She said that she would possibly do a CT scan and possibly remove the tube and see what's going on if it gets like really, really worse, but I don't want to go down that path unnecessarily, so I think we're just going to get the antibiotics tomorrow after my appointment, and we'll start them, and if we see an improvement then it probably will be a sinus infection. It does feel like one because I've had quite a lot from my tube in this side. Tom just said before, I don't know if you guys heard, that the film starts at 6:30 tomorrow, so I'm excited to see that. You guys know we love a good premiere. Thursday I'm going to my dad's, and I'm just giving you the rundown of what's going to happen. And Friday I have my gastric pacemaker appointment with the general surgeon people to see what we're going to do. The pacemaker's made no difference, unfortunately, which it hurts me to say, but at the same time it's like peace of mind that we tried it and it didn't work, and that's okay, but at least we tried, and at least I know, you know, I'm not going to be regretting it down the line, like, would it have worked, you know. If anything, it's made my nausea a little bit better, but I'm still being sick, so whether we end up placing a permanent one or not, I don't know. That's going to be up to them, really. But then again, it may be worth placing a permanent one, because down the line, if my gastroparesis and intestinal dysmotility improves, then the pacemaker actually might kick in, so maybe it's worth having it there anyway. Who knows? It's completely up to them if they're going to place it. But apart from that, I think we're just going to go with the PEG, which again, we'll discuss this on Friday. And then apart from that, I've lost quite a bit of weight recently, so that's the only thing. They're the updates, and I'm still struggling with my feed, but we're getting there every day. You know, I'm not going to give up. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. It's just slow and steady, but we are getting there. So I'm going to stop babbling now because we're at 10 minutes. Hopefully I can edit this down a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys are okay. Oh, and one more thing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm loving the Freestyle Libra sensor, although I do think we're going to go towards a Dexcom if possible, because that is continuous and it does alarm, whereas this alarms when you scan it, and if it's low it will do a different kind of ring, but it will not tell you that it's dropping. You have to just keep checking, which is kind of a pain, but it's so much easier than pricking, so I'm loving this. Highly recommend this to anyone who out there who has diabetes or blood sugar issues. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Subscribe, all that stuff. Merchandise links, website links, all of that will be down in the description. And yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, good night.